welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my September beauty favorites. And then at the end of the video, I have something fun that I'm going to share with you guys. So first, let's get started. Actually, the video is going to be, I didn't have a ton of September beauty favorites. I gotta be honest. We were in the midst of moving and I had, so many personal things happening that I really wasn't like in full testing mode, so I only have a few favorites, but I wanted to talk about some skincare products that I have that I've just been like in regular rotation for me, and I thought to myself, I was like, oh, I'll do a little bit of a skincare chit chat at the end of the September beauty favorites video and tell you what I've been kind of using regularly. I mean, I'm testing stuff out, all the time, but I don't test new stuff out every single day. I mean, it's crazy. And so I get myself on routine so I can obviously see what's working, what's not. But a lot of the skincare products I have here are products that I've used for quite some time and kind of brought back in. Some are new, but some are kind of like tried and true. And I was like, oh, I'm going to go back to that. But let's first start with the favorites. So I have kind of a unique mix. Well, it's not like a unique mix, but I threw two things in here that are a little different. And the first is a candle. So I'm pretty fussy when it comes to candles. Like, I love diptyque candles, and when I was traveling through the South a few months ago, I picked up so many great candles from all these like kind of small candle shops, and they're absolutely amazing. I've got some at the Paris Market in Savannah. I got some at Candlefish in Charleston, and they were such unique, beautiful scents. But I used to obviously buy candles from Bath & Body Works. I think everyone's been through that phase years ago. But I kind of like turned my nose up at them, in the past few years. I was kind of like, I don't know. They like the scents do smell rather artificial. I mean, they're not the freshest smelling candles. It's not like the pure essence of pumpkin. You know what I'm saying. But I walked in there the other day when I was in the mall picking up stuff at Barnes & Noble's, and I was like, I really like these. These smell delicious. So I went ahead and picked up 3, and I figured I'd show you. This one has actually been my favorite. And it's this sweet cinnamon pumpkin. Listen, if it's fall, I mean, it's fall where I am. I don't know if you're watching another part of the globe. It could be summer where you are. But when it comes to be fall, I mean, really, Bath & Body Works really kills it when it comes to candles. And they're, a little large and not as obviously sleek and chic as like a diptyque one, but they smell so good. This one is sweet cinnamon pumpkin. Love it so much. I picked up Leaves, which everyone raves about. That's like the #1 selling one. I see everyone talking about. And then I think I got like a sugar donut smelling one. So I've been really, really enjoying that. And it just makes the kitchen or the house smell really like cozy, and I don't know. I love it now. And I'm like, can't wait to go back and pick up more. All right, another favorite, which I think is a little crazy, but these just came in the other day, and I was like, I need to talk about them in a video. Have you guys heard of the candy brand Sugarfina? So it's a kind of a little designer kind of candy brand, and a brand had sent me beauty products, and they also sent me like a little thing of, these are in the shape of lips. So cute. Like in the shape of lips. And a little box of this. I mean, how good can gummy candy be, to be honest with you? It's like, yeah, it's gummy candy. Nope. Whole other level. I've never tasted gummy candy that tasted this good. They have like a hint of rose to them. It's like a rose taste. I mean, it tastes like sweet berry and watermelon berry bubblegum, but there's like a slight rose hint to it. Anyway, they have tons and tons of different ones. The packaging is very chic. I had my mom try one, and she was like, yeah, it's a gummy candy. And then she put it in her mouth. She was like, well, that's the best gummy candy I've ever had ever. And I was like, right? So Sugarfina, get into it. Try them out if you haven't. They're actually a really great gift as well. Okay, I'm rambling this video, so let's keep it moving, Mary. Nail colors. The SE Nail Collection Fall. This one I'm wearing today. This is Now in Zen. This gray. You know, I didn't love all of them. This blue one, I don't know if that's me. Udon know me. Udon, like udon noodles. Udon know me. I don't know if this blue is me. This orange, I don't know if I'm going to be digging that one. That's Plain Koi. But this one, yes, Go Go Geisha. This like kind of like milky pink. This dark purple one, Kimono Over. Its names is like dark purple. Yep. And I think this deep burgundy, Make Maki Me Happy. Names. It's like a deep burgundy. I really think I'm going to be loving that. But this gray one so far, when I was getting my nails done, the woman's like, oh, this is an interesting color. And I was like, yeah, I'm not the most for like feminine, like pinks colors, you know. It's another one like a red and stuff. But I tend to go for like odd colors, like gray or white or brown or tan or, you know, I don't know. It's just what I like. Okay, and the eyeshadow that I'm wearing is one that it's just been nonstop. Like every day I just keep reaching for it because I love the combination, and it's by Lila B. It's a kind of a newer brand. It's a neutral eyeshadow quad. Stunning. 2 matte shades, 2 shimmer shades. It's called the Palette Perfection Eye Quad. It is Palette Perfection. There's like no fallout. It blends beautifully. I did the 2 shimmer shades on my lid and then one of the matte taupe shades in the crease. Absolutely beautiful. Can't get enough of that one. Now, when I'm feeling a little bit more like really fallish, I've been wearing this palette, but I have to kind of dull it down a little bit because it can be a little too red for me. It's the new Clé de Peau Fall Palette. This is 316. I've been wearing these 2 shades. First of all, Clé de Peau palettes are like butter. They are beautiful. If you love like very orangey, bronzy, reddish eyeshadow colors, this palette it has your name all over it. I mean, actually it's Clé de Pau's name all over it, but it really has your name all over it because it is a beautiful, beautiful palette. So I've been working with just those 2 colors, but I mean, Clé de Peau texture is still one of my favorites of all times. And let's see what else. The rest is like skincare here. Oh, no, it's not. Dry shampoo. Yep. The Elizabeth and James Nirvana, the white one. I haven't tried the black one, so I don't know if it's going to be as great, but I'm loving this one. It's a really great scent, and I just love how nice it makes my hair. I like to use it at night. I've been trying that little technique that I've heard people use for years. Do your dry shampoo at night. It soaks up the oil better, and they're right. So that's what I've been doing. And 2 other hair care products, the Way Repair Conditioner and the Way Clean Shampoo. Talked about this in my hair tutorial, talked about it before in the blog, and I just keep using it, I just keep loving it, so it has to go in a favorites video because it's a favorite. And, alright, lip products. These aren't September beauty favorites, they are a best of beauty 2016. Okay? I'm just preparing you because you're going to see these again at the end of the year. The By Terry Rouge Expert Click Sticks. Wearing one today. It's magnificent. This one, number 16. It's glorious. They are a creamy matte. This is number 2. I think this is the one I'm wearing. Number 2. It's gorgeous nude shade. There's this creamy, creamy matte that glides on the lips. Doesn't feel drying. They're just absolutely beautiful. This is number 15. There's like 20 shades. If you feel so inclined, because I do at this point, to get all 20, I wouldn't fault you. They are that beautiful. They are truly that beautiful. If you're like hesitant about matte lipsticks because they're too drying or they're too full coverage or whatever, give these a shot. They're like a medium coverage and a creamy matte that dries down flat, that never dries out your lips. Okay? Is that like everything you want in a matte lipstick? Yeah, I thought so. And the By Terry number 3, it's a little more orange. These are the 4 that I have. I want to get more. They're just absolutely wonderful. Okay, let's move on to like a skincare chit chat. All right, cleanser wise, what have I been using regularly? I'm back with the SK2 facial treatment oil, cleansing oil. It's beautiful. I call it liquid silk because that's what it feels like. It gets off every last stitch of makeup. It's so beautiful. It emulsifies to a beautiful creamy milk, and makeup just disappears right off the face. So I'm back with my the SK2 cleansing oil. It sounds like I'm like back in a relationship. I'm back with my SK2. All right, and then for second cleanses, what I've been loving and is the Sicily cleansing milk with white lily. This is for dry sensitive skin. I don't have dry or sensitive skin, but that doesn't matter because half the time I look at labels and I'm like, okay, that's great. And then I'll test it and it works for me. So sometimes things will say it's for one skin type, but it does work for you even if you don't have that skin type. One of the creamiest, most soft cleansing milks I've tried. It feels, it's so smooth and silky and kind of pillow-like. I don't know. Every time I'm massaging it as a second cleanse, my skin, it feels very spa-like, and my skin feels like it's being nourished and it's smooth and hydrated afterwards. It's really, really a beautiful cleansing milk. It's pricey because it's Sicily, but it is a cleansing milk that is definitely in my top 3 favorites. All right, this is a new cleanser I've talked about on the blog, and it is the Clé de Peau Cleansing Cream Oil. So this is, it's a cream that kind of, it's a cream oil, but it is definitely comes out like more of like a thicker cream. This is, how do I describe it? Like pillow, I said pillow-like before, but it's like a soft pillowy texture when you're using it on the skin. It's so creamy and it's not greasy and not like some milks or creams just have like a slip to them that's uncomfortable. This doesn't have that. It's so light and nourishing, and it just feels like my skin's getting wrapped in a big blanket and a hug. That's like the most technical term I can come up with. You can use it to remove makeup. I have been preferring it as a second cleanse though, because I like to really use like an oil or like a greasy balm to like cut through the makeup. But something like this, especially now that the weather is changing, is so welcome. My skin is welcoming it so much because the weather is starting to get a little bit cooler, so I love something like that. Essences wise, I've kind of been going back and forth between SK2 and the La Prairie. SK2 is a long time love, and La Prairie is a new discovery, but I've really been enjoying it. The La Prairie one is a little bit thicker. The SK2 is like a water, but the La Prairie one is like a gel water. So it has a little bit more weight to it, and it is a little bit more kind of nourishing to the skin because it has a little bit more thickness to it. The SK2 treatment is just, it's been in my routine for many years, and I truly love it. Some exfoliating products or acid products, the Alpha H Liquid Gold with glycolic acid. Really enjoy this. It's a very good medium strength exfoliating toner that I would use after I cleanse with glycolic acid in it. And then I'm back on my Dr. Dennis Gross Alpha Beta Peel pads, 2 steps. And I love to use, I find my skin went a little wacky, especially in end of July, August, September. I had so many things going on. I've talked before, my father was very sick and he subsequently passed away last month. So as you can imagine, skincare was like the last thing on my mind. And I was trying to kind of plow through and still maintain my blog while going through all of that. But so my skin really kind of it was all over the place. It was bumpy, it was breaking out, the texture was uneven, it was just whatever. So what I find is when I go back to peeling regularly, like using not a super strength peel, but something like this, which can be used daily, I find that my skin really begins to come back around. This texture becomes smoother. I always get little bumps on my forehead. that tends to go away. My breakouts definitely, are minimized, and my skin just begins to look the way I want it to again. So I'm back on the peel pads, and after I've been loving the MV organic skincare, I'm back on this, the Rose Hydrating Mist. Such a great organic skincare line. Oh, so gentle and just such a good. If you haven't tried MV, like the organic skincare, really look into it. A lot of their products are rose based, and they're so, if you have dry skin or very sensitive skin, they make a lot of great products for that. Oh, I have been back on my Tatcha Luminous Deep Hydration Firming Serum. Love it in the morning. Put it on underneath my makeup. It's just a really great hydrating serum. My skin looks very taut and supple afterwards. I've been following that up with the Bobbi Brown. Okay, so Bobbi Brown makeup. Woo! I haven't really gotten the Bobbi Brown skincare bus. I know she has a bus with skincare. Not a physical bus, but you know what I'm saying. But I've never been on the Bobbi Brown bandwagon when it comes to skincare. So, but I have a bunch of her skincare products. I just kind of haven't gotten around to using them. So I needed a lightweight daytime moisturizer, the hydrating gel cream. And I was like, is this going to be good? What's it going to be? It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Doesn't leave me greasy. I put it in and it just absorbs instantly. Leaves my skin natural, kind of naturally flat, which is fine because I'll put makeup on afterwards. I don't need it to be super dewy or greasy. And I have just been loving it so much so that I'm even using it at night. I've just been kind of throwing it on at night. Sometimes at night I do like something a little bit heavier, but for the SPF, I've really been, I used this a lot this summer, and I went back to it, the Revive SPF 50. It's a little bit more hydrating than some of my Tatcha Pore Perfecting Sunscreen, a little more mattifying. So is my Shiseido Urban Environment, a little more mattifying. This is a little bit more hydrating, which I've really been liking. Eye cream. This, I can't say that I've been using it for a very long time. So a lot of these I've been using for months and months and months and months and months, and some of them even years. But this, I'm not going to lie and be like, yeah, I'm loving this. It's giving all these great results. This is a little bit newer for me, but the reason I had to include this because I've just started using it in the past 2 weeks. And first of all, I love how smooth my under eye is looking, but the applicator, best applicator out there. One of the best applicators I have ever tried. So smooth, so easy, and so gentle. Some applicators pull, they oh, look how smooth it is, but it'll tug at my eye. This is amazing. Oh, I need to tell you what it is. Hello? The Kate Somerville Retinol Firming Eye Cream. My eyes have been looking so smooth underneath, but like I said, I haven't used it for long enough to really speak to results, so that would be unfair of me to be like, oh, it gives all this great stuff. I just want to talk about the applicator first. The texture is this really silky gel, which is absolutely beautiful. Wears gorgeous under makeup. I love it at night as well. And then let's get to the product that's just been on repeat regularly. It looks like I barely used any because I use such a small amount, but I've been using it for quite a while. The Sunday Riley UFO Clarifying Oil. Salicylic acid in it, especially when my skin was starting, I just hadn't been taking care of it as well. I started using this and I really enjoy it. It's great for congested skin. I know there's a lot of mixed reviews about it. Some people say it broke them out. Some people swear by it. I'm one of those people. I've had no breakouts, and I started using it every other day just to make sure. And then I was like, okay, the results are great, fantastic. We're going to move to every day. So we moved to every day at night. And how I like to use it the most is after I cleanse, tone, and I use it by itself. Sometimes I'll throw on the Bobbi Brown cream on top or whatever moisturizer I have handy, I'll put on top of it, but I've been liking it alone. I haven't broken out at all. Some of my breakouts have minimized, if not gone completely away, and I've really been impressed with it. When I wake up in the morning, my skin's not greasy or shiny. It's one of those few oils that immediately absorbs into my skin. I'll put it on my skin and I'll think I'll have that shine from a face oil. No, it's a pretty good dry oil. Okay, so let's get to the last bit of fun part. I know I'm going on, it's a very long video, But thanks for sticking with me till the end because I wanted to announce a really fun, it's been a while, about a month or so, but I wanted to do another really fun giveaway. And just because fall is the best time to go shopping, doesn't it make you want to shop, right? So I'm giving away two $50 Sephora gift cards to two different readers. One $50 gift card to one person, one to another. Not, you don't get two and two. So you get what I'm saying. Two people will each win a $50 gift card to Sephora to kind of kickstart maybe some fall beauty shopping for yourself. So I will link how to enter below, and that's it. So I will talk to everyone soon. Leave me a comment below if you have tried any of these products and you like them, or what you're loving for the month of September, your beauty faves, or let me know what candles you're liking. Give me some candle suggestions. I always could use some more candle suggestions. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.